October 7th, this village became an unlikely stronghold of resistance.
We realized for the first second that this is something different. We took the kids to the shelter, and then the chief of security sent us a text message, go to the fence, to the gate, to defend our people, they're invading to Israel.
Pretty much every single kibbutz and small village around Israel has one of these big yellow security gates at the entrance, and most of the time they stay open, but the Hamas terrorists took advantage of that fact on October 7th by bringing jamming devices that wouldn't let people close those gates. And a split-second decision on the part of the guard at Ein Habazor probably saved hundreds of lives. As the attack unfolded, villagers found themselves drastically outgunned.
My brother was the only one with the rifle. That time in the front gate when they came with a pickup full of terrorists and motorcycles. And they came fully armed. It wasn't just a terror attack, there was a military operation. So as you can see there, the gate was closed and my brother were like hiding behind this heavy piece of metal. And there were like snipers and machine guns and everything was trying to hit him. They also launched an RPG that just passed my brother's head and hit the tree behind us.
Wow.
That was quite intense attack that morning.
When Gepner's brother was shot in the shoulder, Yiftach knew he had to get him to a hospital. So he loaded him in his car and sped out the back gate, right into a waiting squad of terrorists.
We saw the ambush of 2 pickups and several motorcycles with a bunch, about 30 terrorists that start massive shooting on the car. My brother was hit for the second time in his hip and in his belly, several bullets. All the windows was exploding. I managed to drive in reverse. We managed to escape.
Remarkably, no one from Ein Habazor was killed or kidnapped that day. The village's preparedness played a crucial role in their defense.
But we went out, all of us. All of us went out, and what actually saved us? Yohav is the head of the security here in the village.
He is?
Yeah. And we being, a few months before October 7th, there was a lot of car stealing here in the village. Nothing terror, but car stealing. And
Who stole them? Palestinians?
No, not Palestinians, but people that we're not 100% sure, so I don't want to say, but...
Wow. I didn't know there was that kind of crime in Israel.
So we decided that we're going to take care of our security, no matter what. So instead of having like 12 people in the squad team, we enlarged to be 70 people that's ready to react. And there is a car stealing, we all, who is available, going there right away. And when the chief of security sent us a text message, they're invading, go out, we already had a group of 70 people that went out without even asking any question. And when they came in the first time and they saw many of us all over, they realized we are prepared. So they basically gave up and went to a different place.
Wow. Why isn't everyone in the village armed? This is what I don't get.
It's a wonderful question. Unfortunately, the Ministry of Defense decided they took many of a rifle back then before October 7th because he was afraid from armies, from weapon stalling.
Oh.
So they say it's more safe that we're gonna keep your weapon, but we need that here. Now it's a different story. Now we have enough rifle, enough handguns, anything we need to independently defend ourselves if there will be a situation like that.
I wouldn't imagine that you would go back to the way it was before.
And this reflects the entire resiliency. Like our squad team, are much larger, with much more equipment and whatever we need. This is just a reflection of everything will be the same. We will have a much better education system, much better financial system here, and the sport complex, the community, gardening, playground, whatever we need to have a better life. And this just shows we are here to stay.
Now, months later, The village is rebuilding and growing stronger. So since October 7th, you what?
So we are in a process of fundraising to take care for all our either security needs, but also the community needs, to increase the level of resiliency. You know, security, it's a very self-perceptions issue.